Hello guys, welcome back to our channel CSE Concepts with Parinita. So guys, as you all know, what we are doing nowadays is we have started our aptitude session. I am uploading regularly the sessions of aptitude, and in every session what my aim is, I have already told you, I'm not doing any kind of formality that I'm taking one topic. In that topic I will show you any example, I will show you one formula, one example, and I'll say that okay, it's done. No, what my aim is, every day I am taking one topic of aptitude. In that topic I am letting you know, I am trying to explain you all the possible formulas present in that topic, all, and apart from that, the main thing is we are solving 10 to 15, at least we are always trying to solve around 10 different types of example for that particular topic, because I always believe that only doing one or two examples of any topic is not at all enough, because the more examples you explain, the more different types of things you can see, and you will get the idea that which kind of questions are possible in the exam, right? And so what we are doing, we are picking up one by one topic of aptitude. We are seeing all the formulas, all the logics, all the observations of that topic. We are trying to solve around 10 different types of examples from that topic that are being frequently asked in different campus placements, PSU exams, GATE, UGC NET, NIC exams, right? So my aim is to give you overall idea of that particular topic in one session itself, so that if you are preparing for any exam, if any question pops up before you from that topic, you will be surely able to answer that. That is my aim, right? So many of you must be following regularly. You should know that we have already completed 4 different sessions of aptitude on 4 topics. We have completed time and work, then we have completed number system, then we have completed permutation and combination, then we have completed probability. These 4 important topics of aptitude we have already completed in detail. Now this is our 5th topic of aptitude, that is percentages, profit and loss. Fine. So you can take it as 2 different topics also, but we are going to cover it together, because if we talk about any standard competitive exams, mostly what they are doing is they are merging these 2 topics together. So today we are mostly going to see different types of examples where we have to use the concept of profit and loss also, and we have to use the concepts of percentages also. So overall my aim would be to clear percentage as well as profit and loss concepts and the examples related to that in your mind, so that at the end of this video you should be able to answer the questions of these topics by yourself. So without wasting much time, let's directly get into the concept and then we will solve the examples one by one. Again, before starting, few points. First of all, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel. Secondly, these videos are really going to be helpful to you. I am really working hard to provide different types of examples to you. So please share these videos with all your classmates, batchmates, friends, so that this can be helpful to all. Fine. And secondly, before starting the lecture, as always, I would recommend you to take a pen and paper, to sit with any notepad, notebook, whatever you prefer, and please try making notes along with me, because these are really going to be helpful to you for your last minute revision. So all the aptitude topics, whatever we are doing here, make a self note of yourself, all the formulas, all the different types of examples, whatever we are doing, because this is going to be helpful to clear your mind also, and at the end it will provide you a good material that you can refer before exams. Okay. So now first of all, let's see what are percentages and what is profit and loss. So you must be knowing the simple thing. Let me first tell you, we have written here SP and CP. So what do I mean by that? SP is our selling price and CP is our cost price. That means what? So you must be knowing selling price, cost price, profit, loss. These all things are all about any material. Okay, any material, any property or anything that you are buying something, you are selling something, and after selling that particular thing, are you getting the profit or you are in loss, something like that. So the whole concept is about those things only. So SP means the selling price. That means the price at which you sell anything. And cost price means what? It is the price in which you have in which the price in which the thing has been bought. Fine? Okay. So CP is the cost price or the buying price. SP is the selling price. These two are clear. Now what is profit and what is loss? So whenever our selling price is greater than our cost price, it is known as profit. Isn't it very obvious? Whenever your selling price is greater than your buying price. For example, I am buying this pen for 10 rupees, but then any of my friend is liking this pen and he is saying that please give me this pen, I'll give you 15 rupees. So I'll give him or her. That means I have bought this pen in 10 rupees, but I have sold this pen to my friend in 15 rupees. That means what? I have done 5 rupees of profit, right? So whenever your selling price is greater than your cost price or buying price, then that means it is a profit deal. But if your selling price is less than your cost price, it is loss. Let's say I have bought this pen in 10 rupees as I have told. Now my friend says that yeah, this pen is very nice, I like your pen. So what I can say, see, my buying price is 10 rupees, but as you are my friend and you are liking this pen very much, so take this pen and give me 5 rupees, it is fine. So in that case, due to friendship, I am in loss. Fine? Monetary loss, I mean. Okay. So SP is greater than CP. In that case, it is profit. And whenever SP is less than CP, in that case, it is loss. So that is how in any example we will decide that whether we are in profit or we are in loss. This is about the general definition of profit and loss. Now, if we talk about percentage, the only thing you should remember here, see, there is no formal definition here because in aptitude you should know the concept and based on the concept you should know how to solve the questions. So I'm not giving any formal definition here because that is kind of no use for our aptitude session, right? Now again, informally, what we can say, what is percentage? So percentage is always with respect to 100. That means what? Whenever someone is saying that 10% profit, 10% profit means what? It actually means 10% profit means 10 rupees profit in 100 rupees. So whenever we are saying percentage, it always means that we are talking with respect to 100. So just remember about this point, and then as we will solve more examples, the thing will become more clear to you. So just remember that percentage, whenever we are calculating percentage, it is always with respect to 100. Now how with respect to 100, what do we do about that? How do we calculate percentage? We will see everything, don't worry. Now this is one important thing. If you are preparing aptitude from any direct book, maybe in most of the cases you will not get this thing from any book, but I am going to tell you something about multiplying factor. And let me tell you, most of the examples that we are going to solve here, we will use multiplying factor, because if you know this concept of multiplying factor and if you are using this to find out your selling price, cost price, profit, loss, anything like that, it will give you answer very quickly, very easily. Fine. So knowing this multiplication or multiplying factor concept is very important, that I am going to tell you. So see, what is this multiplying factor? This multiplying factor MF, how its calculation is there? So multiplying factor is always equal to selling price divided by cost price. Okay. This multiplying factor is equal to what? Selling price divided by cost price. Just remember this multiplying factor formula very well, because this is going to help you a lot in solving your examples. So multiplying factor MF, this factor is equal to what? Always our selling price divided by cost price. Now why this multiplying factor we are finding out? Because this multiplying factor is going to help you out in determining that whether it is a profit or loss. How? Whenever your multiplying factor is equal to 1, When multiplying factor will be equal to 1? When CP is equal to SP. That means whenever your multiplying factor equal to 1, you can say that it is neither profit nor loss. There are many questions asked in the exam where out of the calculation we are getting the answer that it is neither loss nor profit. So directly you can say that whenever you are getting SP by CP, that is multiplying factor equal to 1, you can say that it is neither profit nor loss. Whenever your multiplying factor is greater than 1, you can say that it is a profit. And if your multiplying factor is less than 1, you can say that it is a loss. So these are some things I have given you in a very short form, but you should remember these things because these are the things, these are only few things, but they are going to help you a lot in solving the examples. So multiplying factor, again, it is a very important factor. Multiplying factor equal to SP by CP. Whenever it is greater than 1, it is profit. It is less than 1, it is loss. And if MF or multiplying factor equal to 1, it denotes that it is neither loss nor profit. Now, without wasting time, let's directly see the examples. So, see our first example. If SP, that is selling price. So, if selling price of 12 pence is equal to cost price of 10 pence. See, this is the standard of question that is mostly asked in the competitive exams. Like, we are no more small children like I am buying 10 pence in 50 rupees. And if I am, initially, because we know that profit, loss, these things we have studied in our school also. So in the school, which kind of questions we are having? That if the cost price of 10 pence is 50 and the selling price of 10 pence is, let's say, 60, then it is profit or loss, right? In school level, such kind of questions we were getting for profit and loss. So the concept is same, but now we are grown up and we are preparing for the high level competitive exams. So this is the level of question that you will generally get. If the selling price of 12 pence, so what they have given the selling price of 12 pence. They are telling that selling price of 12 pence is equal to cost price of 10 pence. That means they are not giving any price here. They have told that find out profit or loss in percentage. So see, generally we know that if we are having profit, or if we know that what we have read, we know that profit is always when SP is greater than CP, right? We know this thing that profit means what? SP is greater than CP. So if selling price is given to us, cost price is given to us, we can easily find out profit. But see this question, they are neither giving CP, they have not given SP, there is no fixed price that is given. Simply they are telling us to find out the profit or loss in percentage. So how to proceed? So we will proceed with the data that is given to us. So the data given to us is, see what they have given us, that SP of 12 pence is equal to CP of 10 pence. Okay. Now we don't know what is this price. They have told that selling price of 12 pence equal to cost price of 10 pence. But we don't know what this price actually is. So we are assuming it, let's say X. Okay, I am just assuming it. Now, see, understand this flow. This question is very important. We are assuming that the price is X, let's say. That means what? I am saying that selling price of 12 pence equal to X. Now, if I am saying that selling price of 12 pence equal to X, then the selling price of 1 pen would be how much? 1 pen would be, now X is for 12 pence. Now I want to find out for 1 pen. So from 12 to 1 I am finding out. That means I have to do division. So X divided by 12. Fine. This is my selling price of 1 pen. Similarly, cost price of 10 pence is X. Cost price of 10 pen equal to X. Okay. Now, if again cost price of 10 pence equal to X, then what would be cost price of 1 pen? So, again from 10 to 1, I have to divide. So, X by 10. Getting? It is very simple. Now, what I got? I have found one general unit. That means they have given me for 12 pence, for 10 pence. So, what I have done? I have reduced both the prices to to 1 pen. Because if I know the selling price and the cost price of one particular pen, then I can easily compare that either it is a profit or a loss. Getting it? So now what I got the selling price of 1 pen. Similarly, I have got the cost price of 1 pen. Now what we will do, see, generally we know that for profit we have to do minus and all. But those things, if you go with the general way or the common way that generally we used to go in our school days, in these questions it will take you more time and it may give rise to more complications. So as I told you, now we will use multiplying factor. What formula I have told you? Multiplying factor equal to SP by CP. I have told you. Again, we have already discussed, but let me again give you a quick revision. Multiplying factor equal to SP by CP, where if multiplying factor equal to 1, it is neither loss nor profit. If our multiplying factor is greater than 1, it was profit, and if my multiplying factor is less than 1, it is loss. Got it? So this is the key thing. Kind of you can say that this is the Brahmastra that you should remember, and remembering this thing can help you in solving the answers very quickly. So see, now I know the selling price of 1 pen. Now I know the cost price of 1 pen. So now I can find out multiplying factor because I am having same case SP and CP. So MF is equal to what? SP by CP. What is my SP here? X by 12. What is my CP here? X by 10. So I can write it as X by 12 into this X, and 10 will go above. So this X will be cancelled. I have got 10 by 12. This is equal to 10 by 12. If you divide it, you will get 0.83. Now 0.83, this is equal to 1. So I am having 3 cases: equal to 1, or greater than 1, or less than 1. So this MF is actually less than 1. We have got MF equal to 0.83 and it is less than 1. Now when MF is less than 1, I can say that it is loss. Got it? So I have figured out that it is what? It is loss. But see, again, one important thing to take care here is find out profit or loss in percentage. So out of profit or loss, we have already determined that it is a loss. But we have to find out that loss in percentage. Now let me tell you how to find out this loss in percentage. It is very simple. MF is 0.83. Now how to find out loss? 1 minus this 0.83. See, this is MF is less than 1. So I have determined that it is less than 1, so it is loss. Now how to find out how much loss it is? So loss in rupees. So loss in rupees equal to 1 minus this MF. So it is equal to 0.17. So 0.17 rupees is my loss. Loss in rupees is 0.17. Now I want loss in percentage. So simple, 0.17 into 100, that is equal to 17%. So this deal is of 17% loss. Got it? So this question was very important and very helpful. So if you understood this whole flow properly, you will easily be able to answer such questions in a very less time. So see, as it is very important, I am going to show you one more example with the help of same logic. So here is the example. If CP of 13 pence equal to SP of, see, in the last case what I got in the previous question, we have got that 17% loss. Okay. Now let's solve this question also quickly and let's see how to do that. And doing it one more time more quickly, you will get the idea that how easy this question is and your concept will be clearer. What they have told again, if CP of 13 pence equal to SP of 10 pence. Find out profit or loss in percentage. So they have told that CP of 13 pence is equal to SP of 10 pence. And as always, as in the previous question, we are assuming it as X. Now if CP of 13 pen is X, then CP of 1 pen will be X divided by 13. Now if SP of 10 pen is X, then SP of 1 pen will be X divided by 10. Now again I am having CP and SP of 1 pen. That means same unit. Now I can find out multiplying factor. So multiplying factor is equal to what? We know SP by CP. And that is equal to x by 10 divided by x by 13. So x will get cancelled and I will get 13 by 10. Now 13 by 10 is what? 1.3. Now this MF multiplying factor, that is 1.3, is actually greater than 1. Now when MF is greater than 1, I know that it is actually profit. So in this case, in our previous question we got loss, but in this case we have got profit. I wanted to show you both, right? So this is profit. Now MF is greater than 1, so I got that this is profit. But now how to find out profit amount? So now we can find out profit in rupees is 1.3 minus 1. That means what? Whenever we want to find out profit or loss in rupees, we will find the difference of this with 1. Okay. So 1.3 minus 1 is equal to 0.3. Fine. This is my profit in rupees. Now if I want to find out, because in question they have told that find out profit or loss in percentage. So profit in percentage will be equal to this 0.3 into 100. In the same way that we have done in the previous question. So 0.3 into 100 will give me 30. So here I am getting 30% profit in this example, or like in this question, in this scenario. If the CP of 13 pence is equal to SP of 10 pence, so in that case we will get profit of 30%. So see, there are only few steps, no much complicated calculation, and in this way of multiplying factor you are getting the answer very quickly, very easily and efficiently, right? I hope you like this method. If you like this method and if you found this helpful, please like it. Please let me know in the comment section, because your feedback really matters a lot. Okay, now if you are clear with this, let's see next. Now next I am having for you again one small formula. So see, basic formula for successive change. Here in many competitive exams they are asking the question based on successive change. Now what do you mean by this term successive change? First of all, this is important to understand. Successive change means what? Whenever one thing is increasing, one thing is decreasing, right? Simultaneously, if one thing is increasing, one thing is decreasing, that is known as successive change. That means two things are changing simultaneously. In that case, whenever we are having successive change, the basic formula is A plus B plus AB divided by 100. See, two things are there. This means what? Two things are there. They are successively changing. So the actual change in the result will be received with the help of this formula. We will see example based on that, and then you will get clear idea, no doubt. But just remember that whenever any successive change is given, let's say the successive change is A and B. Like one thing is increasing at the rate of A, the another thing is decreasing or increasing at the rate of B. Getting one thing, let's say two things are there. The first thing is changing at the rate of A, the second thing is changing at the rate of B. Then the rate at which the whole circumstance will change, it is A plus B plus AB divided by 100. So this is the direct formula in which, with the help of which you can get answer in just two steps. Here A and B is okay. And what about A and B? If the change is positive change, if something is increasing, increment is there, in that case A and B will be positive. But if A and B are decreasing, there is decrement in anything, there is decreasing anything, in such kind of changes A and B value will be negative. Fine. Okay, so I have taken one example here in which I will give you the overall idea that how to take positive or negative, how to use this formula. So I have taken here one standard example with the help of which all these terms will be clear to you. See what is given in this question. In a theater, the price of the ticket is reduced by 10%. Okay, so the price of the ticket is reduced by 10%. So 10% reduction is there. And the number of seats is increased by 20%. So in the number of seats we are having 20% increment. So find out percentage change in the revenue. Overall percentage change in revenue. Okay. So see, if we compare this thing with this formula that we are having, again two things are changing simultaneously. Which two things? Price and number of seats. So we can say that this is successive change. Fine. See, if this question you are going to solve simply like without knowing this formula, if you try to solve this question, it may take 1 or 2 pages of solution, and after that also there is a possibility that you may end up with wrong answer. Fine. But with the help of this formula, you are going to simplify this question very easily, and it will give us answer in just 2 or 3 steps. So see, this is also successive change because price and number of seats, both of them are changing at the same time. Now that means what? A. So let's say A is our 10%. So A is my 10. But see here what we have seen, if they are incrementing, it will be positive. If they are decrementing, they will be negative. So here if we talk about price, it is 10% reduction or decrement. It is decreasing. So it will be minus 10 because when it is decremented, it will be negative. So the value of A here is minus 10. Now number of seats, let's say number of seats is B and 20% increase. That means incremented is positive. That means 20% increase. So B will be plus 20. So here in this case A is my minus 10, B is my plus 20, simple as that. Now I want to find the overall percentage change. So overall percentage change, we already know the formula. A plus B plus AB divided by 100. So it will give me A is my minus 10, B is plus 20 plus A into B. So minus 10 into 20 divided by 100. This is equal to minus 10 plus 20 plus minus 200 divided by 100. So this will get cancelled. Minus 10 plus 20 and minus 2 is remaining here. So minus 10 plus 20 is plus 10 minus 2. This is equal to 8. So I have got overall find the overall change in percentage in revenue. So it is 8%. But if they have asked about profit or loss also, see here they are only asking about percentage change in the revenue. So simply you can give the answer that percentage change in the revenue is 8%. But in case if there is any such question and they are asking about profit or loss also, so here you have got positive 8. So you can say that this is profit of 8%. In case there was any case where you are getting instead of 10 minus 2, you are getting 2 minus 10. So in that case what you could have got minus 8. So if there is any such scenario minus 8, you could have said that is 8% loss because minus is there. Got it? So with the help of, if you know this concept, this logic and this formula, with the help of this you can easily solve this type of question with these steps very easily as we have done here. Got it? So again this is one of the important formulas that many students generally don't know, but here I have tried to explain you completely with the help of this relevant example, and I hope this example with this concept is very clear to you. In case you have any doubt, you can always ask in the comment section, or if you got it, give it a like and let me know in the comment section that you understood this formula and this formula is proving to be helpful to you. Okay, now let's see next question. Next question we are having that is very general but frequently being asked, that is C. Simple question. A is 50% more than B, then B is what percent less than A? So it is very general question, but this type of question has been very frequently asked in different bank exams or various other competitive exams also. So what they are saying here, is A is 50% more than B. Okay. B is what percent less than A? So for such questions you can assume any value. So what they are saying, A is 50% more than B, but we don't know the value of B, so we are just let the value of B is equal to 100. Now if the value of B equal to 100, it is said that A is 50% more than B. 50% more means in 100 it will be addition of 50. So if B is 100, A will be 100 plus 50, that is equal to 150. Fine. So if the value of B is 100, the value of A will be 150. That is clear? Okay. Now we have to find out that B is what percent less than A. Again, let B is, let's say, X percent, because we don't know what percent, we have to find that out. B is what percent less than A, that we have to find out. So we are assuming that X is our answer. So I am telling that let B is X percent less than A. I am assuming that. Now if it is true, then let B is X percent less than A. That means what? B will be now equal to A minus X percentage of A. Clear? Because B is X percent less than A. So A minus X percent of A will give me B. It should give me B. Okay. Now the value of B and A we have already assumed. B is 100. Assumed means based on the question that is given, we have taken like this. B is 100, A is 150. So the value of B and A we will put here. So B is 100. So 100 equal to 150 minus X percent of A, that is X percent of 150. Alright. So 100 equal to 150 minus, now X percent of 150. Now X percent of anything, let's say A, this is always equal to X into A divided by 100. Okay, remember this thing. This is very simple, but it is going to be very helpful to you in solving many questions. That whenever we have to find out X percent of any value, that is A, the formula is X into A divided by 100. Simple. So similarly here, X percent of 150, it is equal to 150 into 150. Sorry, X percent of 150, this is equal to X into 150 divided by 100. Now we have to solve it. So solving it, this can come here. That means X into 150 divided by 100 is equal to 150 minus 100, that is equal to 50. So X into 150 is equal to 50 into 100. X is equal to 50 into 100, and this 150 will go down. 150. Simple cross multiplication. Okay, we are not doing any big thing. So 0 0 cancelled. 500 divided by 15, and if you calculate it, you will get 33.3 percentage. So this is the percentage. B is what percent less than A? So it is actually 33.3. Got it? So in this question, we are not using any formula. We are not using any big thing. It is simple that with the help of logic, fine, with just the help of logic, we have understood this whole thing here. Okay, with the help of, there is no direct formula. We are going logic by logic, step by step we are going, and we have received the answer, that is 33.3. Okay, see, these things are very general and can be solved with the help of common sense also. But the only thing is you should have enough practice. See, we have seen one example like this. We have tried to understand. I have tried to explain you step by step. And if you understood it very clearly, then now if any such question is asked to you in any exam, you will definitely be able to answer that. But unless and until you are practicing any such question, then if directly in the exam any such question pops up, it becomes difficult for you. So this kind of good tutorials or this kind of practice is really important for us before appearing any exam, right? So I hope this question is clear to you now. Now let's see another question. Here we are having one question. See, this is again a very interesting question. In an office, 40% employees are male. Okay. In an office, 40% of the employees are male, while, okay, 40% of the employees are male, while 70% of the employees are married. So, let's do one thing. Let's write 40% of the employees are male. Then what data is given? 70% of the employees are married. 70% of the employees are married. If 80% of male are married, find out percentage of unmarried females. If 80% of male are married, 80% of male are actually married. Find out percentage of unmarried females. So what is the percentage of unmarried females? So yes, unmarried female. So this question is not very easy as it is seeming to, because see, in this question we are having 4 different things: married, unmarried, male and female. These 4 criteria are there. They are given, we are talking about one office. In the office, among the employees of the office, it is told that 40% of the employees are male. Overall, 70% of the employees are married. 80% of the male, see, male are 40% out of total 100%, because we know that when we are talking about percentage, total is always 100, okay? Total is always 100 because we are talking about percentage. So out of these 100, 40 are male, and out of this 40 male, 80% of them are married. Now this is the only 3 data that is given to you, and based on these 3 data, they are asking us to find out how many unmarried females are there. Find out the percentage of unmarried females in that office. Okay. So see, this is not going to be very easy. For this, one of the best ways to do this, if you do step by step, you may get confused, and what to do next is kind of difficult to understand. So for this kind of question, when we are having clear criteria, here the clear criteria are 4, as I told: married, unmarried, male, female. So the best thing we can do here in these type of question is to make one table. So let's make table here. Let's make table. 1 is male. Let's write 1 is for female. And let's write 1 is for total. Okay. Male, female and total. And what are the other 2 criteria? Married and unmarried. So let's write married data here. And let's write unmarried data here. And again married, unmarried, and here also let's write one total. Okay. These 4 are main criteria: male, female, married, unmarried, and total. So this is the table we have made, and this table will itself make the things more clear, and it will help us to get into the answer directly. So see, let's first write down the criteria that we are having. 40% male are there. Okay, in the very first sentence, they are clearing one thing, that out of total employees, 40% are male. If 40% are male, what about female? The other 60% are female. And out of this 40%, now we don't know anything. So let's just write that total, we know total is always 100. Now out of 100 employees, let's say, because we are talking about percentage, right? Out of 100% employees, 40% employees are male and 60% employees are female. This is one thing that is clear to us. Okay. Now 70% in total are married. That means total married are 70. Now if total married are 70, out of this total 100, obviously what will be the number of unmarried? 30. Because if 70 are married, remaining 30 are unmarried. So again these 2 data is clear to us. Now let's see what else is given. 80% of male are married. That means what? In married male, we know that 80% of male. That means what? 80% of this 40 are married. That means 80% of 40, as we know how to do that. 80 into 40 divided by 100. So these 0 will get cancelled. It is equal to 32. That means 32 males are there who are married. Now if 32 males are married, out of this total 70, we know that total married employees are 70. Out of 70 total married employees, if 32 are male, what is the remaining? Remaining are female, that is equal to 70 minus 32, it is equal to 38. So again this data also we got. Now what we actually want? We want the number of unmarried female. Unmarried female, that means this digit we want. We want this number. Now how to get into this number? Wait, let's go step by step. Okay, see here, now this is again important, this is again interesting actually. We know that 40 males are there total in our company. Okay, let's say in company. Acha, we can directly find this also. See, these are the data that we got: 32, 38, 70, 30. Okay, this data we already received. Now we want to find out this unmarried female. Now we know that how many total female are there? 60. Out of 100%, 60%, that is 60 female are there. Now married females are 38. 60 females in total, married females 38 we have received. Then obviously what will be unmarried females? 60 minus 38, it will give us 22. Yes, so simple as that, this is our answer. So 22 is our answer. That means if 80% of the male are married, find out percentage of unmarried females in that office. So the percentage of unmarried females in that office is 22%. Got it? So with the help of this table, making this table have made our work much more easier, right? So this is again one learning for you people, that whenever we are having this kind of question, when we are having completely separate criterias, like here we are having married, unmarried, men, women, if you are writing this thing step by step, it may appear to you very confusing. So in such cases, making tables and making separate cells for these criterias is going to make your task very easy, and you are going to get the correct answer very quickly also. Fine? Let's see another example. Now let's see this last question. Last one, but very important and very logical one. See what it is given here. A shopkeeper sells the quantity. Okay, first of all, I have by mistake I have written quality, but it is quantity. Okay, a shopkeeper sells the quantity in the same price at which it has purchased. That means what? For the shopkeeper, the selling price is equal to the cost price. By the first sentence, we can derive that. A shopkeeper sells the quantity in the same price at which it has purchased. That means the shopkeeper's selling price is equal to the cost price. This is the first thing we have derived from the first statement of the question. But he gives 20% less quantity to the customer. Okay, this is important. That is fine, that in terms of money, selling price and cost price is same, but he gives 20% less quantity to the customer. Find out his profit percentage. So the money is same, the price at which he is selling the thing and the price at which he is buying the thing, that is same, and we don't know what it is. So let's say we are writing that it is X. Now we don't know the thing also. Fine. Here we have to find out that here it is given that he is giving 20% less quantity. But for that we should know what is the thing or what is the quantity. So we don't know anything. So let's see. We don't know quantity also, right? But we want to determine that he is giving 20% less quantity. So let's say he is selling, the shopkeeper is selling 1 kg of any product, okay? 1 kg of any product, and 1 kg means what? 1000 grams. That can be anything. Let's say the shopkeeper is selling 1 kg of sugar, 1 kg of tea, 1 kg of coffee, or whatever it is. Okay, so let's say he is selling 1 kg, or 1 kg means 1000 gram of anything. Okay. See. Now, this is the main thing that we have derived. First of all, it is told that selling price is equal to cost price, and we have assumed that it is X. Now, shopkeeper, he have bought, right? The buying price is same, and it is just that he is giving it in 20% less quantity. That means what? Understand this thing. Let's say he is buying 1 kg, but he is selling 1 kg means 1000 gram. If he is buying 1000 gram, he is selling 20% less quantity. He is giving back 20% less quantity. So 20% less of this 1000 gram is what? 800 grams. Understand this thing. This thing is the most important thing here. That if the person is buying 1 kg of anything, 1 kg that means 1000 gram, he is buying the whole 1000 gram, but when he is selling that thing, he is giving only 800 gram. So by doing kind of, you can say that this is kind of cheating, that he is buying 1000 gram, but at the same price he is giving 800 grams only. So by doing this cheating, by giving 200 gram less, what is his profit percentage? They are asking us this thing. So how to do that? So see, he is buying 1000 gram. Now CP of 1000 grams, we have determined that, let's say CP and SP is X. So he has bought 1000 gram. So if the CP of 1000 gram is equal to X, then the CP of 1 gram will be equal to what? X by 1000. Okay. Now, but he is giving how much? 800 gram. Now, if the selling price of 800 gram is, he is selling it in the same price, right? So, if the selling price of 800 gram is X, then the selling price of 1 gram will be equal to what? X by 800. Now, as we know, whenever we are having CP of anything and SP of the same thing, we can find out profit or loss with the help of multiplying factor. I hope you have seen our initial examples. In the first 2-3 examples, I have told you what is MF, multiplying factor. This is equal to what? SP by CP. In this case, it is equal to X by 800 divided by X by 1000. So 1000 will go above, XX will get cancelled, and 800, that is equal to 8 by 10. 8 by 10, 0 will get cancelled, and this is 10 by 8. If you solve 10 by 8, it will give you 1.25. So now here MF, that is 1.25, it is greater than 1. So we know that profit, and actually it is already told that profit percentage. So it is profit. And what is profit in rupees here? For profit in rupees, we have to subtract this by 1.25. I have already told you by 1. Whatever MF is there, you have to find its difference with 1. So profit rupees is 1.25 minus 1. This is equal to 0.25. And in order to find out profit percentage, 0.25 into 100, that is equal to 25%. So here the required profit percentage is 25%. Fine. So here the key point was to understand this thing. If you understood this thing properly, you can easily be able to answer this. So that's why I'm always telling that, see, knowing the concept of multiplying factor was important here. Knowing how to do these calculations was important. At the same time, knowing how to apply logic and how to derive this kind of thing, that comparing 1000 gram with 800 gram, he has bought 1000 gram, he is giving 800 gram, and then finding the things accordingly was equally important. So in any high level exams like GATE, UGC NET or any such PSU exams, whatever question is there, in those questions we don't need to, it will not happen that you are just putting the formula, putting the values in the formula and you will get answer. No. Observation, logic and formula and calculation, these all things are equally important in case of such high level exams. Fine. So yes, I am making the series in that way only, that if you are practicing the questions that I am bringing for you, you are actually getting prepared for high level aptitude exams, like as I told, UGC NET, GATE, NIC, PSU exams, bank exams or anything. Fine. So I hope this video of percentage profit and loss was equally helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section what you found good, how we can improve that, and in case you liked it, let me know that also. And please share it with all your friends, classmates, juniors and seniors, whoever is preparing for those competitive exams, because this is really going to be helpful to all of them. Thank you so much.